All right, y'all. So let's continue with this Grammy conversation. So I posted this on Twitter on Sunday, I think. So I said, selling your soul for an award that you can't even take with you when you die. That's the world we live in, I guess. And this was in response to this performance that Sam Smith did. I'm sure that you all have seen this performance by now, and everyone's been talking about it. And you know what's even crazier? This headline right here. CBS deletes "We are ready to worship" tweet that it had posted ahead of Sam Smith's unholy Grammy performance. This is insane. I don't know if y'all seen this. It says, in response to a tweet from Sam Smith ahead of the Grammy Awards on Sunday, CBS declared it was ready to worship. This is going to be special, Smith tweeted. CBS replied, "You can say that again. We are ready to worship." CBS apparently deleted the tweet on Monday evening. And we have the tweet. This is the tweet right here. So Sam Smith. So before the Grammys, before he did that crazy demonic performance, he said, "This is going to be special, #Grammys." CBS, which is the network that hosts the Grammys, they said, "You can say that again. We are ready to worship." Now, y'all got to understand, it's not like CBS did not know what was going to happen. Sam Smith, I'm assuming, had been rehearsing this performance for at least a couple weeks before they decided to do it, because CBS is not just going to let you do whatever you want to do on live television without them knowing what you're going to do beforehand. So with that prior knowledge of what Sam Smith was ultimately going to do, CBS said, "You can say that again. We are ready to worship." Not "we are ready to party." Not "we are ready to have a good time. We're ready to turn up. We're ready." They said specifically, "We are ready to worship." It says Smith, who identifies as non-binary, and Kim Petras, who identifies as a transgender woman, won the Grammy for Best Pop Duo/Group Performance for the song Unholy. The two gave a demonic appearing performance at the Grammys that GOP Senator Ted Cruz of Texas described as evil. After the performance concluded, a message noted that Pfizer was included in sponsoring the 65th Grammy Awards. Pfizer is taking the whole truth in advertising thing pretty literally, Cruz quipped. "We sponsored the overall Grammys events, not any particular performance. Beyond that, we don't comment on our efforts to raise awareness," a Pfizer spokesperson had said. You know what's so crazy? Where's that? Hold on one second. Let me find this clip real quick. So I know y'all have seen it, but right after that performance, so right after this performance of Sam Smith, where's the performance at? No, not that one. I don't know if I can show it anyway. Okay, hold on. Let me just type this in. Let me make sure that this is going to be safe. Oh, here it goes. So right after this performance, right? Right after. Watch what takes place. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. CBS presents the Grammys, sponsored by Pfizer. Right after this performance. Oh my goodness. So this was, well, let me just play this clip. So this is Sam Smith. And it's funny because we just talked about this story as well, about how this world is glorifying everything that ultimately is wicked, ultimately is evil. And we have all these people who are literally fighting and clawing for literal gold statues. Like, these people are so happy to literally receive a gold statue in exchange for, like I said, for selling their souls. And if you think differently, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how you can think differently after you see stuff like this on live television. But take a listen to the speech that they gave.
Sam graciously wanted me to accept this award because I'm the first transgender woman to win this award. and I'm so... Thank you. And I just want to thank all the incredible transgender legends before me who kicked these doors open for me so I could be here tonight. Sophie, especially, my friend who passed away 2 years ago, who told me this would happen and always believed in me. Thank you so much for your inspiration, Sophie. I adore you, and your inspiration will forever be in my music. Madonna, for fighting for LGBTQ rights. So much. I don't think I could be here without Madonna. My mother, I grew up next to a highway in nowhere, Germany, and my mother believed me that I was a girl, and I wouldn't be here without her and her support. And everyone who believed in me to this point, I love you so much. The Recording Academy, thank you. This is a huge moment for me. Sam, thank you. You're a true angel and hero in my life, and I love you. And everyone who made the song, too. I love you guys so much. Sorry, I didn't write down the names. I love you. Okay.
You're a true angel. You know, Lucifer was an angel, too. Lucifer was an angel, too. Also, Beyonce. And we know everything that's been going on with Beyonce. The album that she put out, the imagery, the church girl song, all that kind of stuff. So she got rewarded for that as well. So everyone's getting rewarded for being blasphemous. Everyone's getting rewarded for hating God, basically. It says Beyonce officially has the most Grammys of any artist. And I thought what she said in her speech was extremely interesting. Now, I'm going to show you it in a second, but it says Beyonce was already a queen, but now she's the queen of the Grammys. Bay became, or B, I don't know. Is it Bay or B? I don't know. Just became the world's most awarded artist in Grammys history with a record 32 wins. That's pretty crazy. That the award that put her over the edge was Best Dance Electronic Album, which she won for her celebrated record, Renaissance. Her history-making achievement came before the show even ended, so there's still time for her to win more, blah, 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 blah. So listen to her speech right here. I thought this was extremely interesting.
Thank you so much. I'm trying not to be too emotional. And I'm trying to just receive this night. I want to thank God for protecting me. Thank you, God. I'd like to thank my Uncle Johnny, who's not here, but he's here in spirit. I'd like to thank my parents, my father, my mother, for loving me and pushing me. I'd like to thank my beautiful husband, my beautiful 3 children who are at home watching. I'd like to thank the queer community for your love and for inventing this genre. God bless you. Thank you so much to the Grammys.
She said a lot about God. I want to thank God for protecting me. Thank you for the queer community for creating this genre. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's no surprise that we live in a world that has fallen so deeply away from God, but, you know, it's just so clear to me that right now there's a heavy spiritual attack. There's a heavy, heavy, heavy spiritual attack. It's so crazy that all this demonic stuff, all this evil and satanic stuff, it's like the world is more tolerant of that than they are of Jesus. And that should tell you everything that you need to know right there. CBS can literally put on a whole performance like this. They can literally glorify these images. They can literally put on a whole performance, hand them a trophy for this performance. And that is more widely accepted than Jesus is in today's society. And this is what we want to glorify. This is what we want to give a platform to. This is the images that we want our children to be exposed to. This is the images that sponsors are glad to spend their money on in order to push this image out and to further push this narrative that all of this stuff is okay. This is okay. This is normal. This is what we're supposed to be doing. This is normal. This is how we're supposed to be dressing. This is, we supposed to, men's supposed to be wearing wigs and dresses, and women are supposed to be men. Men are supposed to be women. This is all normal. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Keep it moving. Oh, but you want to talk about God? Wait, hold on. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. This is just an extra. I don't know if you saw this, but I don't know that this. I don't know why I feel like Busta Rhymes was like possessed when he was doing this right here. I don't know if y'all saw this or not, but look at this dude. Jay-Z loving it. He just, yo. I don't know if I'm tripping or what, but it looked like dude was possessed right there. I know he's rapping that famous verse that he always raps, but it looks like he was possessed right there. But anyway, I just want to say, I said this in my last video, a couple videos ago. Not to be asleep. The Bible tells us not to be asleep, not to be numbed by substances, by drugs and alcohol, not to be impaired in any way so that we can be vigilant, because the time is now for us to be vigilant. The time is now for us to wake up and understand that there is a real spiritual battle happening. And the fact of the matter is, not everyone that you see in your day-to-day life, not everyone that you love is going to be in heaven. I wish everybody could be in heaven, but not everybody is going to put their faith in Jesus. And we need to do everything that we can right now while we are still here as temporary residents of this earth. We need to do everything that we can to make sure that as many people around us that we care about are being exposed to the gospel, are being exposed to Jesus, because the devil is doing everything in his power to make sure that as many people as possible are exposed to wickedness and to evilness and to all this demonic stuff. The devil is working overtime. How come we're not working twice as hard, 3 times as hard to preach the gospel, to save people, to win these souls? So that's it, y'all. Consider becoming a member. If you want to support our work directly, you can become a member on patreon.com. We're working on exclusive content. Right now, we don't really have too much up on Patreon, but either way, it still directly supports us and helps us try to become independent. So consider becoming a member, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video. I'm out.